$1 million.
Well, don't pass out the champagne just yet. He's got a lot of mountains to cross to get by these two guys, I can tell you.
But let's go back to the action. Rene quickly folding a 9-4, and now Doyle Brunson has ace-6. He says all in with it.
That hand figures to be a favorite over the big blind. Can't blame Doyle for going all in here.
Oh, but right behind him, Patrick with a big hand himself, ace-9 offsuit.
Well, he's faced with a tough decision as to what to do here.
I hate this coin flips. I just hate this so much.
You didn't mind it when you was doing it to me all night.
I have a hand. You would call me in 1 second, but I just.
Remember, the third place finisher gets $563,000. The winner gets over $2 million. So much on the line.
Well, Patrick has an opportunity.
I call him.
Huge one right here. He makes the call.
Well, he is making the call, and he is going to love it. Well, you see how happy he is.
Give me this one.
He knows he's got him dominated.
Come on, it's unlocked.
But as dominating as it looks, he's still only about a 2-to-1 favorite to win this pot.
And if Doyle should get lucky, he could break the young man. The Scandinavian champion of 2005, this young man.
You see the intense look on Patrick's face here. He's just trying to get his hand to hold up. Here's the flop. It's ace-8-7.
Oh, wow.
Now, both players have made a pair of aces, but Patrick's kicker, the 9, is better, and it looks like it's going to play here, Vince.
Doyle Brunson with major kicker problems.
Well, Doyle's going to have to catch a 6. 2 running cards to make a straight. Well, a queen comes off.
Oh, and the male model is looking pretty here.
Well, Doyle can tie this pot now. If a 7 or an 8 comes off, he'll win it if a 6 comes off. So right now, Doyle Brunson looking for what we call a 3 across, a 6, 7, or an 8.
6, 7, 8. Doyle gets at least part of this pot.
He needs to suck out.
He doesn't get it.
No, he does not.
A deuce comes off. So the phenom from Finland getting the best of Doyle Brunson right there.
Oh, yeah. Patrick Antonios kicking Doyle Brunson around like a tumbleweed.
Well, you can't fault Doyle's play there. Give Patrick credit for making the call with the ace-9. And on we go. We still have 3 players left.
It's a $7 million pot, and look at Doyle Brunson. You talk about the blood being drained from your head. Looks like he's been kicked by his own horse. Doyle Brunson down to $1.5 million. Action on him. Look at this. He's got a big hand, though.
I'm all in.
King Jack, he says, naturally I'm all in.
I'd go all in, too, with it, Vince, if I was in his shoes with that chip stack.
And right behind him, Patrick with a queen 7. He goes down.
Oh, my golly.
I called.
Rene has picked up 2 kings. If you were going to dream about a hand you wouldn't want to be up against right now, if you were Doyle Brunson, it's 2 kings, and that's exactly what Rene showed up with. This is unbelievable.
Just a complete debacle for Doyle Brunson, making his move up against kings.
And that's the 3rd time that people have moved all in on Rene when he's picked up a big pair out of the blind. Incredible. Here, Doyle's going to have to get very lucky to outdraw him.
Okay, let's see the flop. King Jack gets 2 kings.
Casper, you better get to work, buddy.
Doyle getting ready to get up, he says, and there's the flop.
Well, Doyle's going to have to catch 2 runners now to win this pot. It's going to have to come Jack, Jack, or 2 running cards to make a straight.
I need a queen.
Well, Doyle says, give me a queen, and that's what came off.
Oh, sure.
That gives him an open-end straight draw. He now has 8 cards he can catch to win this pot. Any ace or any 9.
Can the maestro predict his hand?
Well, look at Rene. He said, I can't believe it. I know this is his house, but please, don't do this to me. We're talking about over $1.5 million in real money and a WPT title.
The Dane in prayer mode. River card coming up.
Well, it's an 8. Rene breathing a sigh of relief, and the legendary Doyle Brunson out in 3rd place.
Doyle Brunson, the Dalai Lama of poker.
Well, Doyle, ever the sport, doffs his cap to the crowd. They're giving him a standing ovation, as they should.
He's going to take home $563 grand.
This guy's done it all in the poker world. Very close to capturing a 2nd World Poker Tour title tonight at the age of 72.
This year.
Well, it's going to be a young foreign player, that's for sure. Our current chip leader is 26-year-old Rene Peterson from Denmark. He's got a little over 10 million in chips. And Patrick Antonios is from Helsinki, Finland. He's 25 years old. He's starting out with 6.6 million.
All right, it's on Patrick. He's got a miserable looking 5'3".
He's the more aggressive of these two players.
Well, he has proved that this evening.
Well, he's going to prove it again right here. He's got a 5'3" offsuit, and he's betting $1.2 million with it.
And Rene finally peeks down at his queen 4, and he can't compete.
Normally, the more aggressive player in heads-up situation fares better. If that's the case,